to another episode of Fiction and Fitness and an update for our List 13, Challenge 13. I should have come up with a creative name, but okay, we'll call it List 13, since that's the novel. And it has been a month, so we're about 1/3 the way through. I even have my little calendar with my weights and everything. I've been keeping track on bodybuilding.com, the forum. I need to post again on my blog, but I need to post a lot on my blog. So that is on the list of things to work on. But first, physique update. Obviously, I'm not taking off my shirt this time, so you don't need sunglasses. It's not going to get that bright in here. But not much is going to have changed. I do notice that, like before, my hormones and body fluids fluctuate in the beginning of the month in particular. You'll see that with the weight. I'll show you here. I did not keep track on here for a whole week, but I can tell you this entire week the weights were the same as here and here. I was basically 135, that's not that, but so I was 135 to 136, up to 136.6, I think. Somewhere along there, but basically back and forth. I was expecting to be 135 and then go down a little bit, but my body likes to hold on to the weight at the beginning of the month, and then at the end of the month, it's like, oh, yeah, never mind. So, I'm in the kitchen, so the cat thinks she needs food. Anyways, so it was it took over 2.5 weeks for me to see the scale to even show I was going down, even though I was eating in a deficit pretty much every day. But I stuck to it, and then it went from not moving at all to being like, oh yeah, by the way, 131. So, yep, I was between 131 and 132 at the end of the month, and then I had a halo top, and my stomach doesn't like that much dairy at once. So even though I was within my calorie range, and we're starting the beginning of the month, so my hormones, we're going to see a slight increase, and then hopefully it'll go down again. But the increase is less than the beginning of last month. So a 3-pound difference. Still good, even if it's up a little bit, it's still good in comparison since I'm doing a slow cut. So we're off to a good start. And then you get on to, I also have measurements. I'll talk about that in a moment because I did that late. I didn't do that till after the 15th. But we'll go on to the list, which has most of the things. I have done the studying, basically. I still have more studying to do. I need to actually register for the test, which I'm hopefully going to do before the end of May, because I don't want to wait that long and have to study that much on my own. But I don't want to do it too soon because I have 200 drugs to study. So, on top of laws and work settings, regulations, compounding. Yeah. So, anyways. So, I haven't done a lot of these. I technically read a book if you count my study book. We had to go through basically all of it, and I'm going to go through it again. However, I'm still only halfway through a fiction book. So, I'm hoping to still finish at least one of those by the end, but I have time. I haven't changed my hair yet, but that's coming. That's easy to do. I did do the new YouTube introduction, which you'll see in this video, and if you watched my previous one, which if I knew how to link in video, I'd link it somewhere, but I don't know how to do that yet. But I did a Labrada taste test, and that was the first video to have my new short little introduction. So I did do that. So one thing done out of 13 so far. I'm working on the ones that are going to be easy. Obviously, I'm doing a 13-week cut. Whether I make the weight or not doesn't matter. It's just an action of doing it. I am doing the 10-week peak cycle. I just did week 4's deadlifts. They were supposed to be, the cycle thing does have a slightly weird calculation. So for pounds, it says 212, which I work at 24-hour fitness. I don't own my own 0.5 pound dime plate. So I can't get to that number. No. I was going to do 210 because most gyms have the 2.5 plates and couldn't find them. So I did 215 for 8 reps. Holy crap. But I did it. Still. But thankfully, week 5 deadlifts are 5 reps. And squats have already decreased. And bench is decreasing soon too, which is probably good because my bench is still kind of weak. And I'm doing it on a cut yet again. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, so making some progress. I do have some other things I don't have down here, some backup plans. I want to go out at some point, like maybe go bowling or something. I haven't done that one since I was younger. That's how I actually injured my back, was bowling, but it runs in my family, and I really do want to go bowling one of these days, or